It's that time. Anyway, hi and welcome to another episode of the Love Me Not podcast with Tiz and Kay. As always, I am Tiz.
And I'm Kay. How are you tonight?
I am well.
This is our fourth take. My hair was down. After the third take, it didn't work because our volume was messed up. I'm thinking is that crash that happened earlier. I don't know. But my hair is in a headscarf because I'm about to go to sleep. I've been up for a while. Haven't taken a nap all day. And my red hues from my Native American background.
Absolutely.
But
And she's so humble
I am.
in her beauty. So
I just want to shout out some birthdays today. They are Kamala Harris, turned 61. Snoop Double D.O.G., 54. Paige Beckers, one of my favorite WNBA players at this point. She turned 24. And Kenneth Chow, he is 54 from 911.
One of the shows you all long too.
Yes.
I was like the first 2 seasons, but I left it alone.
Yeah, it's good. It's kind of out of there now. They're talking about going up in space and stuff. I'm like, yeah, you guys are reaching. Should have quit last season when when Angela Bassett's husband died. So, but it is what it is. I'll continue to watch to support Angela Bassett and the crew. So lucky for them. I'll be watching. Also wanted to acknowledge the passing of Jane Goodall.
Mm-hmm.
She was a animal activist, so to speak.
The activists in general.
Yeah, really. She loved her animals, and I absolutely loved watching her interact with the animals.
I was amazed.
Yes.
I was always amazed.
Absolutely amazing. I think she was 91, natural causes. She passed in her sleep. So bless her and her family. I think she had one son and a couple of grandchildren. So my condolences go out to them. Also, D'Angelo, our R&B singer, passed away as well from pancreatic cancer.
Yes,
I think it was.
So. I think it was.
The age of 51. Just a rare talent, absolutely amazing. Pretty much every song that he put out, I loved. Mm-hmm. So condolences to his children. I know he had a son with Angie Stone, who also passed away earlier this year. Mm-hmm. So he is motherless and fatherless. So I just pray that he can find family to hold him and, support him during this time, because I couldn't even imagine. So my condolences to D'Angelo's family as well. I just heard about this outage today, nationwide outage.
You felt it?
Yeah, felt it.
You felt it.
Half of the internet was out. That's banking, that's groceries, that was McDonald's, that's your gaming systems, was out. Your Chime, I think it was Venmo. Yeah. Get your Venmo. Yeah. So
that's cold.
Amazon.
That's an inside joke right there.
Amazon. Yeah. I could not retrieve my orders, couldn't cancel an order. So it was, but I could place an order. They allowed me to place orders, but they didn't allow me to cancel anything or anything like that. So they're actually back. Everything I think is back up and running.
Started at 3 this morning, it says.
So it was crazy. I know at my place of employment, at our office, our EMR was down. Telephones were down. I'm so glad I was not at work today. Bless them. Thank you, Q, for showing up. It was planned. We know that.
It was planned. That's just on that note.
Just to see how people will react.
Yeah, just, because something this huge only could be either they got hacked and they just said it was the Russians or the Chinese, or they did it themselves.
Right.
It just didn't fall apart like that. It's just not like that. I don't, and it just keep some cash on hand, just because it went down this time. It can do it again. Keep some money in your home. So like if it goes out on a Friday and you don't have any cash, and if you're used to using just your debit card, credit cards, or or your phone, just to it's all the same. But if that goes down for say 3 or 4 days, what are you going to do? You got to be able to buy gas and things like that. You got children, you got to buy some food. You got to you got to deal with things. Have some cash in your house that you can survive a week
or
two. Have it in your home, because here's the thing: if they only take payments electronically, they can't mess with you if it's down on that level. But you still got to eat.
Right.
You still got to eat, and then when it comes back up, you better have some money to pay it, because when the stock market crashed back in 33, was it somewhere there?
33, 32, something like that.
People lost their money. They didn't give it back to them. They don't care nothing about what they're going to do to you. They're going to do this thing, man. And I've been telling my wife for years this thing. Where we are now, I've been saying this for years. Collect all your pennies. Don't give up your pennies because they say they don't worth nothing to them. They need to be worth something to you. 100 pennies can still buy you something at the store.
That's right. I mean,
won't buy you a lot, but it can buy you something.
Buy you a bag of chips if you're hungry.
Something, you know. So get some cash in your home. Stop celebrating these rituals, these holidays that they're doing, and keep your money, man. Anyway, I don't go on that rant. But I'll back up off that one. But anyway, just and if you want some ways to like Fetch was down for her today. This is how she collects money in between paychecks and in between this and in between that. And sometimes getting $100 on a random March 2nd, Wednesday, is something good that you can just go buy and eat and use whatever you want it for. And she's gonna give you the email, and hit her up. She can send you some things, and you can get, just scan a receipt. You're gonna go shopping anyway, whether it's your shoes or your bags or your McDonald's or whatever it may be.
We're going out to a restaurant, for
absolutely.
Date night.
Absolutely,
you never know. So just keep your pennies. I know people who say they don't pick up pennies or they throw away pennies.
Don't throw them away.
That is baffling to me.
Yeah,
every penny counts. Yeah. Every penny. Yeah. So keep your money.
That's how they do it. Every penny to them is count. They're not giving you anything. So why would you just give it back like that? Don't.
Right.
Yeah, get some money in your home.
If you want to throw away money, don't
throw them
collect. Yeah. I'll come get them.
We've been collecting pennies for years.
Yes.
From the internet.
You got a lot of pennies you don't want? Give them to me. I'll take them.
Yeah.
So basketball started tomorrow.
Yeah. Celtics.
The NBA. Your team, the Celtics. I'm not really big on the NBA. More WNBA, which just finished a couple weeks ago, and college basketball. That's what I look forward to. At a Clemson game last year, actually could have went to a couple Clemson games last year, and I absolutely love basketball. So looking forward to that. I do watch the NBA, but it's just not as exciting as the women to me. So. Good luck to all the teams this year. The college ball, of course, the Tar Heels.
Yes.
That's who we root for.
Yes.
Just absolutely love that team.
They're in a downtime right now, though. They're not that team right now.
Yeah, they're not that team.
Yeah. I'm rooting for, I'm with them, though. Still.
Yeah, we'll stick with them. We'll definitely stick with them. So this woman... and I think it was Ohio, deposited a check for $10,000 into Wells Fargo. Received a text supposedly from Wells Fargo stating that some money was going to be transferred to her savings or something like that. I'm not sure if this lady pushed any buttons, said yes or whatever it may be, but somehow $4,000.
Houston. I'm sorry. It was in Houston.
It was in Houston? Okay. So $4,000 plus dollars was taken from her account, was gone from her account. Don't know where it went. She calls Wells Fargo and they're like, that's on you.
They're going to investigate.
But if it had nothing to do with if it was a scam, that's on her.
About the on this one is how it had to be, to me, somebody from the bank that tipped somebody off, because how do they just know she put that in the bank? If I took a $10,000 check to the bank and put it in, and just between the person who sent me the check and them, then somewhere somebody knew something. So how would they know that she had that $10,000 she just put in there?
Yeah.
I think there's somebody from the bank.
There's a lot of scammers out here,
And I
babe.
don't trust Wells Fargo anyway. I never had a dealing with Wells Fargo because they fraudulently did things some years ago, and you would still send your money there. Now, sometimes I guess some companies probably send their payroll checks there, so you probably don't have a choice in some manners.
But
Sure.
to bank there on a
Yeah,
regular,
don't. I wouldn't.
there's
I'm
no
sorry, you do
way.
what you want, but I wouldn't do that. They've
No.
already told you what they did. They was opened up accounts on their own. So
Yes.
that just make. Why would you? The system
Go to a
is.
credit union.
Yeah.
Find something different.
Yeah.
Stay away from these.
Keep some in your house too.
Keep some in your house. Yes. So that was a travesty, and she's trying to recover that money. That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
$4,000 is a lot of
Yeah.
money now. It takes a long time to make $4,000 for some people nowadays. So, and she said
For a lot of people.
For a lot of people, and she said, she doesn't make a lot of money. She didn't have a lot of money, so that money was very important to her. So I hope she recovers her money.
Yeah. It was from a life insurance policy. So someone, someone lost their life for her to get that as well. So somebody knew. Maybe a relative may have set her up and did that to her. You don't know.
I don't know.
I don't really know, but hope not.
Yeah. So our grandson was here this weekend. This weekend we celebrated his birthday. We had a pizza night where you could do whatever you want to do.
And he can do whatever he wanted to do.
Well, he had pizza. He had ice cream. He had pizza and orange juice and that.
I didn't like that combination.
Obviously he did, but his belly didn't.
Yeah, I told him that. I said, this is not going to work.
I mean, he didn't have a bad belly, but he went straight to the bathroom after that, remember?
Yeah. I said,
gotta go poop.
This ain't going to work.
Yeah, and he's really grown since the last time we saw him. And we see him every month.
Mm-hmm.
And he's really into football now. And he's actually playing flag football. But he comes to me and he's like, Grandma, what is this? And I'm like, oh, he's like, loser. And he's getting this from the older guys that he sees. His mom's fiance is a football coach. So he's around a lot of the older guys. His end zone dance is pretty cool. I actually like that. What's it called again?
I forgot. It's what a lot of the guys do in the NFL, the wide receiver in the score. They do a little dance they do with their hands up there. I don't know what you call it. Dom knows,
Yeah.
what you call it.
So it was pretty cool to see him just after a month of not seeing him. I mean, I usually FaceTime him, but after a month of not seeing him, it's something new each and every time I see him. So, had a good time with him this weekend. Like I said, celebrating his birthday. He got 3 gifts. Opened one on Friday, Saturday, and he had one Sunday morning. So, glad to have him here. That's why I took off today, because I knew I was going to be tired, exhausted. Yesterday I did get some sleep though. I did get sleep, so it wasn't too bad. But that's all I have. You have anything, Mr. Tiz?
No, I don't have anything else. I just like to watch you get your rant off, and glad to be a part of it.
Oh well, I also had cookie orders this weekend.
Mm-hmm. You got one right there, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, actually, that's not one order. That's 2 orders.
Oh, I thought it was okay.
2 orders. I'm making cinnamon rolls for in the morning to take to work, and white chip macadamia cookies. So I probably need to get up about 3 o'clock. If I go to sleep now, I'll probably get up at 3 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I got for my cinnamon rolls, I have my cream cheese out to get room temperature so I can make the frosting in the morning. I'll save a few for my baby because he loves cinnamon rolls. So
With the icing. You gotta
with
get
the
the
icing,
icing.
and it has to be slathered
Yeah.
with
Without the icing,
icing.
it's just sweet dough. Uh, not really exciting to me.
Yeah, he's right. So that's what I will make in the morning. And I'll be back to work. But I have a seminar from 9 to 1. So my day will be partly here until about 7, maybe almost 7. I'll get to work a couple of hours, then I'm in a seminar for the rest of the day. So excited about that because that'll be another pretty much a day off. So yeah, really excited about that. But that's all I have.
Okay. Well, this has been another episode of the Love Me Not podcast. As always, I am Tiz saying good night.
And I am Kay. See you in the next episode. Take care. Oh, love me not podcast at gmail.com. If you have any questions, we'll get back to you within 24 to 48 hours. See you at the
Longer if it's me.
next episode. Take care.